Hello YouTubers, Sonic Ox here. Today is Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. I hope you're all doing well. This will be episode 2 in my little series of everyday carry items. I did one on pocket lighters, and so today I want to do one on pocket knives. And I wanted to start with this little peanut. It's a Kershaw, and nothing special about it other than the sentimental value. I actually won that knife in a turkey shoot. I grew up in a really small town in rural Wyoming, and the town used to have shooting contests for the youngsters there, and I was probably 10 or 12 years old, and you'd take your .22 rifle, and they had a little range set up where you'd shoot at paper targets, and the winners got prizes. So I won that little knife. That must be 40 years ago, more than that, maybe 45 years ago. Anyway, I carried it around for a long time. It's not good for anything other than opening mail, but it has sentimental value. This one also does. This is a case knife. I believe it's a Sodbuster Junior, and I had one just like this when I was a kid, and I lost it when I was fishing. I think I left it stuck in a log somewhere along a river. And just a few years ago, I was walking through a hardware store and saw this in a case they had, and I had to buy it. It was only, I think, $25, and it's just exactly like the one I lost when I was a kid. So I like that. I should explain something about my quote-unquote collections. I use everything I have. I don't collect things and just let them sit in a safe. I use them all. So all the dents and dings and scratches and everything you see on my stuff is just good, honest wear. I don't abuse anything. I take real good care of my stuff, but I use it all hard. This is a buck knife that I included in the video just because I really like it. That one's only a few years old, but it's a really good one. I like the blade shape. I like the size. It's smooth. It carries real well in my pocket. You can open it with one hand because it's got the little flipper on it. You got to be careful buying buck knives, or actually any knives these days, because the companies are making some knives overseas, and they make them out of garbage steel, and keep the price down. But that one that I just put up there it's a newer one, but it's U.S. made. Still wasn't really expensive, but it was good steel. This one is real special to me because it belonged to my dad. It's a buck 110, and he carried it for probably 20 or 30 years, and he passed on in 2006, and my mom gave me that knife so I'd have something that belonged to him. And I don't carry it because it's kind of big and bulky and heavy for what it is. I get the same use out of that buck knife in the background there, and plus, I'd feel real bad if I lost this one or hurt it just because it was my dad. So I cleaned it up, and I just keep it in that pouch. I carry it once in a while, but not often. But I do really like it. This next one holds a lot of sentimental value for me. This is a Benchmade knife, and they're a company out of, I think, Oregon, maybe Washington. Anyway, They're US made, really good, sturdy, strong knives, great steel. And I carried this one on the job for over 20 years, and that's still the one I carry about every day. I'm not a big fan of that tanto point, but that's a good one. And I mean, it takes an edge and it holds an edge like no other knife. And I just really love it. It operates smoothly and carries real easy in your pocket. It's got, round edges and stuff. It's smooth. It doesn't snag up or get caught on anything, and it's just pretty much indestructible. And if you do hurt it, you can send it right back to Benchmade and they'll fix it and send it back to you. You can even send it out to them for sharpening if you want. So I really like that one. I like to keep all my knives just razor sharp if I can, and I've used all manner of sharpening systems, and the best one I have that doesn't break the bank is a Lansky sharpener. I'm sure most of you guys have one of these or something like it. It basically, you just put your knife in this little vise, and your sharpening stones are on a rod, and you can keep your stones at the proper angle by putting the rod through one of those holes. I'm not going to set it up, but I thought I'd show you. This one has diamond stones all the way from coarse to extra fine, and I even have a leather strop that I use with this system. It's that light brown one in the foreground right there, and you just put a little polishing compound on that and strop it, and it keeps them real sharp. And that's a great set, and they aren't terribly expensive, but that's my favorite. So that was really it. I mean, I've got dozens of pocket knives, but I didn't want this to be an hour-long video, so I just picked out a few that are kind of sentimental to me, and you all out there probably have real similar ones that mean something to you. And in this everyday carry series, I was going to do everything, pocket knives, pocket lighters, flashlights, even pistols, but I'm not going to do one on pistols because the liberal socialist censors on YouTube will soil their underpants. But that right there's the one I carry every day. I just love it. It's a Springfield Armory Custom Shop, professional, 1911 in 45 ACP, and I just don't think they get better than that. So that's the one I carry. I got it on the job and was able to use it, but not too long on duty. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and I may make another one in this series, but I just don't know. So I'll see you next time.